was a student of mine, actually, who got diagnosed with a rare illness. And her felt sense was the first one. Before I began using focusing with art, I thought of my pain and anger with hatred. The illness is symbolized as a creature with black claws inside the human figure in red. The creature is clawing and scratching inside my body, leaving bloody red marks. Because she was in a lot of pain. She was in like chronic pain, and she had headaches and all kinds of things that were affecting her. So in the class, I had worked a lot with the focusing attitude and bringing compassion inside. We did an exercise on compassion. So she actually, in this exercise, did the thing of imagining it all healed. What would it be like if my illness were healed, right? So she writes, when I imagined the illness all healed, I began to see the creature as trapped inside my body, and it was scared and confused. It wasn't evil, and it meant no harm. It was innocent and trying to get free. The image that came was of a blue human figure surrounded by yellow light. Now it was cradling the same creature, now buried and sleeping softly in its arms, right? So that's quite a shift here, right? To go from this pain to now cradling. And she writes this, in cradling the creature, I was actually cradling the vulnerable part of me that was frightened and hurting. Seeing my pain as innocent and frightened led me to feel more compassion for myself. She says, the claw marks are still visible inside the figure, but now they are black rather than red, symbolizing healing scars rather than fresh wounds. It's so powerful, right? And she really took to focusing, and she wrote a lot about it, and we've talked about it, how she just felt so like betrayed. That's a common thing, feel so betrayed by the body, and so angry at it. And then to have this way of being able to really reconnect with it and experience the positive things. I felt like she really articulated when she said, in cradling the creature, I was actually cradling the vulnerable part of me, that when you're doing the art, when you're drawing, even though it looks like it's on the outside, it's experienced on the inside. And my colleague Sean McNiff, he calls it art as medicine. And I feel like that's the medicine, because as you're doing it, you're experiencing it on the inside. So all the light and everything. Okay, so in this one, this is the same person, and she asked, how do I get from that first drawing to the second drawing? How do I get to that all-healed compassion place? What's needed? And she got this image. It came as the image of the angel. Showed her that even though she was having resistance to these aggressive treatments, it's like she knew that it would heal that creature. She said, I knew it would heal the hurting creature inside of me. And she wrote this, she said, my felt sense led me to that decision. Rather than passively going along with whatever my doctors suggested, I heard what I needed. And she said, I felt empowered.